Happy Thursday to you. This is a new series I'm starting called Thrifty Thursdays. Little alliteration there. I'm a former English teacher. I like alliteration. And everybody does Throwback Thursday. I was doing that, but I was thinking of all the little things I do around the house that I think are thrifty. Not because I'm a tightwad. I used to be, but I got delivered to that. But I still think we ought to be good stewards of money and of the earth. So, Thrifty Thursday will give you little tips on things you can do. Most of them you'll already know, but maybe it'll remind you of some things that you've not been doing lately, but you knew it, but you forgot. For example, we just went to the beach. Here's all our groceries we've been unpacking left over from the beach, Hardee's cookies and all. And we bought all these bananas at the beach, and guess what? Nobody ate them. So, people prefer little Debbie cookies and Hardee's cookies and stuff like that at the beach. So here come the bananas. Well, you can see they're already pretty dark, and people don't want to eat them when they're this dark, even though they're not rotten, although that one I may throw away, but the rest of them I don't know. So here's what I do. I take the banana, I peel it. As you can see, I've done a camera strap out of the way. You can see what I've done right here. Now that's probably going to be trash, but the rest of this looks pretty good. My hands are clean, by the way. So I chop these up, I put them on my little cutting board, and I take little containers like this. I use my little plastic knife, and I put the bananas in a container like this, and then once I put maybe 2 bananas in each container, and then I open my freezer, and you can see where I've done this before. Here's a thing, I didn't label it because you can see what it is. It's bananas. Frozen bananas, because my husband likes to make smoothies. You can see what he puts in it. All these frozen fruits, dole, some kind of fruit, and mixed berries, and he doesn't put cheese ravioli in his smoothies, but this other stuff he does. And he likes bananas, but they're so much better when they're frozen, and you put it in there with all your berries and blueberries and such. So, instead of throwing these bananas away, which is what I have done for years, I cut them up. I put them in little containers. Put them in the freezer and freeze them. When he makes a smoothie, he takes them out, throws them in the smoothie. It makes for a lovely banana taste and makes it nice and cold. A nice smoothie. So there you go. That is your tip for Thrifty Thursday. Hope you enjoy that, and I hope it saves you some money. I hate to throw things away. I know you probably do too. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next Thursday with another helpful tip. Hello, you just saw me show you how you can use old bananas, freeze them, put them in smoothies, but you might want to say, well, why should I do this? It's a lot of trouble. How much money do I save? Well, I figured it up. It won't be exact for your case, but I generally pay about 59 cents a pound for bananas at the store. You can get them cheaper sometimes they're more expensive. And there's about 3 bananas in 1 pound. So when you figure that up, you're paying close to 20 cents per banana. I saw online the average banana costs 25 cents alone, but we're going to say 20. We're figuring low here. So if every week, like us, you buy bananas, and there's 2 that go rotten, generally, almost always there's at least 2. So if I take those 2 bananas each week and save them, that's about 40 cents a week that I'm saving. Does not sound like a lot right now. But if you do that over the course of 52 weeks, then you're going to save $20.80 a year by not throwing away those black, mushy bananas, chopping them up and using them for smoothies, frozen bananas. Now you say, well, that's not a lot of money every year. That might buy me 1 meal at Hardee's for my family or something. But here's the thing. See, normally we would throw away the 2 nasty bananas, and he'd just go buy more because he wanted bananas in his smoothie. So really we were buying not double what we needed, but double those 2 bananas. So if you figure in that we're going to buy 2 new ones for the 2 that we could have used, that's another $20.80 a year that we wouldn't be spending. So altogether, it equals $41.60 every year. I know, still doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a nice meal out, maybe, for you and your husband. Maybe take a kid or 2. You couldn't go real expensive for $41. But I figured it up over 10 years, you would save $416. Now that's a lot of money, but granted it takes 10 years. But here's the deal. If you stay tuned to these Thrifty Thursday videos, you're going to see all these other ways that you could save. So in conjunction with this banana savings, which seems small, but if you put all these other things in conjunction with it, you're going to see that you could have enough money saved every year that you could take a really nice vacation, a super nice one, just by doing simple little things around the house to save you money. So tune in next week for another version of Thrifty Thursday.